This is Ryan and Michelle, and welcome to the Celebrate Marriage Cast 5-Minute Friday.
Yay, happy Friday. Welcome to our show. We have a special guest back that was with us on our full episode on Tuesday. We have Tony Boer on our show. He is a believer, therapist, author, and coach practicing at Sioux Empire Christian Counseling. He has over 20 years of experience, and he's here back on our show. Welcome back, Tony.
Hey, thanks for having me back again. I love it.
Yeah. So, Tony, on Tuesday, just a quick recap here, we talked about marriage and parenting and essentially blending them together here. So you're here on 5-Minute Friday to give our listeners some great practical tips that they can implement this weekend.
Yeah. Quick review. We just talked about the difference between being a mom and a dad and a husband and wife. And being married in the middle of parenting is challenging. Takes that time and effort. And the challenge, or the 5-Minute Friday, is figure out and do some things on how you guys can build your marriage while you have kids. And there's two kind of tasks. You can do some that are without your kids, which tend to be a little easier, right? Date night, have a little talk, go for a walk. Some of those things, do one of those, and do one, build your marriage in front of your kids, right? We talked about finishing a fight in front of your kids, being flirty and kissing and making your kids say, "Oh, gross," in front of you. Show some love, show some respect, show how to solve that. Look for that. That's a good goal to do to kind of keep building those husband and wife times while you're busy doing all your parenting stuff. So those are your goals. Do a husband-wife thing, just the two of you, and one in front of your kids.
Yeah, Tony, that's so good. And I think to remember, it's a challenge, but it also is very rewarding.
Yes.
And you can have both. It doesn't have to be, I have to either be a good parent or a good spouse. You can have both. And I love these tips.
Yeah, I love the activity or the challenge to do with your children or in front of your children, because going back to that Tuesday show, which was so good, is that you're also modeling that future relationship that your children are going to learn to look for and live out to. So this is your opportunity to really model that for them.
Yeah. Is if you want to work on your marriage skills, there's no reason why not to work on it in front of your kids. Teach them, and let's help them get a head start.
Awesome.
So good. Yep.
All right. So that's the assignment.
All right.
So thank you, Tony, for being here on this 5-Minute Friday.
All right. Thanks.
And thank you to our listener for joining us. And we'd like to say this: if you don't have a church home, we would love to have you online at celebrate.church this weekend. Or if you're in the area, join us in person. We would love to meet you. Thanks for listening and have a great weekend.